Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It is October 4th, 2015, and the USA Today has put out a security threat for Philadelphia colleges for tomorrow, October 5th, 2015. Let's just read the article, and then I'll show you what is very suspicious about this article and why it being written by the USA Today stands out. Philly universities, FBI warning of unspecified threat on Monday with that emphasis on unspecified. I'll show you how that's connected to both the FBI and Philadelphia through Revelation in just a moment. Revelation of the Bible, where Philadelphia gets its name from. Universities in Philadelphia on Sunday were warning students and faculty about an unspecified threat of violence being monitored by local and federal law enforcement agencies. The FBI and Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives warned that threats of violence due to take place at 2 p.m. Eastern Time Monday had been made against an unspecified university near Philadelphia. Several schools said on their websites. The University of Pennsylvania, Temple University, and Drexel University sent out alerts. Authorities said they had no knowledge of specific threat to students or to a particular university. So it sounds like there's really not a threat, but they want to say there is one anyway. And that would make sense because the reason our mainstream media is here is to constantly torment us, give us unnecessary feelings of anxiety and negative emotions. This should be apparent to everyone living in this country. I mean, even most mainstream people say they don't watch the news because it makes them feel bad. And people should really stop and think about that. I mean, the news could be this useful tool that empowers us and makes us more knowledgeable and teaches us things that improve our life around us. It could totally be about that, but it's not. And it's not for a reason. And that reason is why I do this work, to wake up people to what is really going on in this world. I think we're kept so busy from the cradle to the grave that we never even realize what's been done to us. Well, that's true for most of us. Some of us were a little bit different. I've noticed that something is severely wrong in this world since I was a small boy. Anyhow, here's what's up with this article coming out today, Truth Seeker. Keep in mind that the FBI and Philadelphia are connected through Revelation, which we'll get to. Revelation has Pythagorean gematria of 49. Today's date has 49 numerology. Of course, Philadelphia is one of 7 churches in Revelation, the final book of the Bible. 49, the square root is 7. Philadelphia, one of 7 churches. So that word unspecified, Truth Seeker, it has an English gematria of 666. And 666 comes from Revelation in the Bible. That is where this number was made infamous. Revelation 13:18. 666 coded within, and we're talking about Philadelphia from Revelation in the Bible, and we're talking about the FBI, which has a major connection to Revelation as well, which we'll get to. Before I show you the FBI connection, notice that this article came from USA Today, which has gematria of 106, a hot number right now. Just yesterday, Max Scherzer threw his second no-hitter of the season, 106 days after his first no-hitter, which was of 106 pitches. The first ever Major League Baseball player to throw 2 no-hitters in one season died on October 6th, 10-6, a lot like 106. And again, this year, a lot has been coded in news stories with the number 106, including the Philadelphia train wreck that was traveling 106 miles per hour. The word prophecy also has gematria of 106. Notice the Jewish gematria of prophecy, 666. So these numbers kind of meet a merger. We're talking about a USA Today article that's emphasizing a word with 666 gematria, if you can see how that comes together. Now, with regards to the FBI, notice that Revelation has gematria of 726. This website, what I have cut out here, doesn't do the small way, which equals 49. I'll show you in the end. But notice 726, the FBI was established July 26, 1908. Its name wasn't changed to FBI until March 22nd, 322 though. That number for Yale Skull and Bones. Also in the Bible, the false Jews, the Zionist Jews, are referred to as the synagogue of Satan, which have gematria of 223, another number connected to the FBI that's from Revelation. Anyhow, the date FBI was established, July 26, 1908, has numerology of 33. And this is interesting because both the words police and federal have gematria of 33. The FBI was the original federal police force. Now, I just brought up that train that was traveling to New York from Philadelphia, that wrecked in Philadelphia, that was traveling 106 miles per hour. New York itself has a lot of Revelation coding true, just to show you this is no fluke. Notice the numbers of Revelation 726, 121. New York's date of establishment, very interesting date. It has numerology of 121, plus it's July 26th. Two of the numbers from the Revelation coding. Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible, is based on the 39 books in the Old Testament. New York's date of establishment's numerology is 39. NY, the abbreviation in simple English gematria for New York, is 39. The United Nations there is 39 floors tall. New York in Pythagorean gematria equals 39, just like Empire for Empire State. Madison Square Garden, the acronym MSG, 39. 39 signers on the Declaration, 39 books in the Old Testament. The name Madison itself has Pythagorean gematria of 39. Madison himself made 39 proposals that became our Bill of Rights on a date with 39 numerology, June 8th, 1789. I show you all this because these numbers are so significant to our nation. They're coded over and over, and they are part of today's headline. This is the reason we are getting this threat from the USA Today against Philadelphia by the numbers. This nation has always operated by the numbers. The first governor of New York was George Clinton, born July 26th, just like New York's establishment date. He died on April 20th, the 110th day of the year. The name Adolf Hitler equals 110. He's born on April 20th. The word president equals 110. The World Trade Centers in New York were 110 stories tall. Anyhow, look at his name, George, having gematria of 39, this oh so special number to New York. New York is the 11th state. If you sum 1 through 11, it totals 66. Revelation is the 66th book of the Bible. The first ever Bible printed was the Gutenberg Bible, which has gematria of 66. If you talk to Jehovah's Witnesses, they will tell you that there are 66 authors of the Bible. I do not know that that's true, but it's just interesting that they bring up that number 66. You can teach a Jehovah's Witness this, though. They don't know any of this. But this is what's up, Truth Seeker. These people are called the synagogue of Satan. I have a video on the number 666. I show how even Revelation 13:18 is coded with the numbers that are the synagogue of Satan that correspond with the FBI. Check this out, Truth Seeker. The synagogue, perfect, it comes up, sums to 223. The FBI changed its name to FBI in history on March 22nd after originally being established July 26, 1908. It was years later that they called themselves the FBI instead of the Bureau of Investigation. They added that F for federal. But check this out. Let's get Revelation 13:18 up here, the one that mentions 666, the number coded into the headline. Give you a little gematria lesson here. The King James Version of the Bible is the most coded version. Show you this with this other gematria calculator, Truth Seeker. There's some tricks out there if you don't like to do math in your head. I'm going to take these 3 sentences from Revelation 13:18 and show you what they break down to. Here is wisdom breaks down to 66. That special number, Revelation, is the 66th book of the Bible. Here we go again. The next part. 223, like the synagogue of Satan as named in Revelation 3:9. The false Jews who will rule in the end times. These are the Zionist Jews who represent the state of Israel, who control our mainstream media, and a whole lot more. And the final part sums to 307. Take away the 0, you're left with 3 and 7, two very important numbers. 37 also has a lot of spiritual connections. The entire Hebrew alphabet is based on 37 and 73. I have a video on that. But this stuff is all coded, Truth Seeker. All coded with gematria. This is hidden knowledge from us. For those of you who are Christian, I want you to think about something. There are people in the church who are aware of this. They are not teaching this knowledge anywhere. Why? Why? That's your homework question, Truth Seeker. And for those of you who aren't Christian, the Bible still has a lot of useful knowledge in it. Learn a lot about this world from studying it. So, don't be scared of the Bible. Don't be scared of numerology, gematria. You can learn a lot about this world. This is really what's going on. It's all part of the big show. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.